Hey yo, what is happening guys, it's Lineage coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Final Fantasy 15 DLCs that will be releasing within 2019. Now I will be going over the release windows for the game and my own personal thoughts of the game, such as where do I think they'll take place, what do I think will be part of the story, how much of a big impact, as well as various other things regarding the DLCs. And I'm quite excited to do it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And you know what? Without further ado, I'm gonna say, let's dive straight into it. So we know it's called the Dawn of the Future with Arden, Noctis, Luna, and Aranea, as well as the alternate end. There are alternate endings within Noctis's DLC. All the DLC is being directed by Episode Ignis director, and all of this is from PAX panel. As well as this is the schedule for 2018 Comrade updates, and 2019 is a new DLC. Summer and fall we get Comrade DLCs, and during the winter we'll get Arden release all the way till the summer with episode Noctis. And you know what, I'm pretty excited about all of this. I am like seriously excited for this. I'm pretty hyped to see Arden's story, Luna's, Aranea's, and especially surprisingly Noctis has his own DLC story for his game. But let me talk about what I think is gonna happen now. Alright, so we know that episode Arden will be the first DLC releasing within winter, the conflict of the sage. This story portrays the struggle of Arden, witness the resentment he harbored towards Lucis for over 2,000 years, and his clash with the Astrals. So this could be just like how Somnus said within the Royal Edition, that he fought with his brother, and actually Somnus wanted his brother to go to rest. And we know Arden did not like the Lucians, and he actually was supposed to be the ruler, but then he was denied of it, and then he was the savior of the people, but then again he didn't get to be king, and then he took the name Arden Izunia, and he even said, who is Izunia's name? Now I actually thought that Izunia was his brother, but apparently Somnus is his brother. So like I said in my one video, that I think that this story will be focusing on Arden having a clash with the Astrals alongside his brother, whether it be Somnus or Izunia or possibly both. I don't know, maybe they're the same person. And I think this would be a great DLC because maybe it can be it's going to be a big prequel to Final Fantasy 15. I'm so hyped for it. Arden's gonna be friggin' awesome. Then it's the side story of Aranea, the beginning of the end, a side story about the Star Scourge depicted from the Niflheim's perspective. The final days of the Empire turns out to be Aranea's worst days. Now I think this would actually be before episode Prompto, but it's just straight after Prompto actually got off the train. And you know, when Aranea was in episode Prompto, she was already there, and I think she was doing research on the Niflheim, and I think this could be actually, this DLC could be placed before episode Prompto, cause she did actually leave Niflheim Empire, and maybe she could, her episode could be before episode Prompto, because that would actually make a lot of sense. That is why she would be there helping Prompto. And honestly, I think it could be a great idea to see what happened on Niflheim's side. And I don't know who will be her partner, honestly. Possibly Biggs and Wedge, or maybe you'll fight by yourself. I'm not too sure how episode Aranea is going to work, especially considering the fact that I don't know who will be a partner, if she'll even have a partner. I think you might be able to work alone, but seeing the course of Final Fantasy 15, all its DLCs had you with a partner at some point, so it's going to be interesting to see who her partner will be in her episode. Then we have episode Luna. This will be the second main entry, not a side episode like episode RNA, but it's called The Choice of Freedom. The story is about Luna's fate, which not even death can free her from. of her battle to save the one she loves overturns the destiny dealt to the Lucian king. Now this, I feel that it will be a very strange type of DLC if you actually had to read the description. It says this story of Luna's fate, which not even death can free her from. So I think this will be taking place after the Altisha's battle with the Leviathan. After the events of episode Ignis would be an amazing place, as well as this could actually lead up to the moment where she actually came to Noctis's aid within the Royal Edition. And even when she did go over there, she seemed more different. She had more power, she summoned more of the astrals and the summons themselves. I actually think that this DLC will actually be with her being within the crossfades of death and the living, such as when she was in that place where she met Gentiana. And I think that Gentiana will be your friend within this DLC, because maybe Gentiana will be leading Luna through all of these crazy stuff that she might be going in this DLC, and maybe there can be more backstory with Luna and Noctis, and maybe, just maybe, there might be a secret scene or something like that where Luna actually got to spend some time with Noctis before the Leviathan fight. I would really like to see that, but I am excited for episode Luna. I'm really hyped. And then finally we have episode 3, Noctis, the final strike. Parting ways with the Astrals, Noctis embarks upon his final battle in order to attain the ideal future for all of his people. Now, what do I think about this is when you talk about episode Noctis and parting away with the Astrals. I think that this will take place within his 10-year slumber. You could say part of it will be part of his 10-year slumber, and then another part of it will be in the final fight with Arden yet again. How he would get the actual powers of Bahamut and how much he has matured within this 10-year slumber world, I think would be amazing. And honestly, I would really enjoy seeing Noctis, how he got his powers and awoke in the Ring of Lucis for 10 years. I honestly think that it'll take part in the 10 years, and yet at the same time within the real world, when he had to fight Arden Izunia yet again, or Arden Lucis Kylum again. But however, Noctis was very kind to Arden, if you had to think about it, because he did say, this time you can rest in peace. And this is pretty good. And Close Your Eyes Forevermore, showing that he was very sympathetic towards Arden. And even like it said earlier within the video, Noctis will have an alternate ending. I possibly think that this could actually mean this picture right here, where it actually showcases the aftermath of what will happen to Noctis and his friends later on within the story. And also it shows that Arden, Noctis, Luna are all together, even Gladio, Prompto, Iggy, with Noctis's 2 children. I'm very happy to see this. It actually makes me smile a lot. And yeah, I'm really hyped for these episodes, and who knows, maybe it will have just as much feels or even more feels than episode Ignis. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Please leave a like, helps me a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below. What do you think is going to happen within these DLCs? Are you excited for it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Share with friends, because sharing is caring, and most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for the video, and as always, this is Lineage 8, plays out.